Hi guys, welcome to the stream. My name is Pat, your mentor at Deriv Trading Academy. Our focus this week will be on the following instruments. The first one, we have B100, which is Boom 1000 SO. So on Boom 1000, this week would be expecting a sell. Okay. So basically on this one, Boom 1000 will be expecting a sell on that one for this week. And then on the second place we have V10. V10. On the V10, we are expecting a buy, okay, for this week. And then on the third place we have V75. On V75 we are expecting a sell. And then we have J75. We're expecting a sell on that one as well. And then we're expecting a sell on that one as well. And then let's start with this Boom 1000. What really happened there? Okay. As you can see there, what happened there is this. If I can draw this line here, maybe you can see. Okay. As you can see, this one is actually a downtrending. Like it has been a downtrending for the past, I don't know, since when, let me just check. Since this week, I think it has been downtrending since this week of since February. Yeah, since this week of February 27. Actually from March it has been downtrending. Okay, you can see that. So which is why I am expecting that Fed to even go beyond this level there. Okay, so I'm expecting it to go even below that one. If you are a swing trader, like if you position trader, it is as well a good opportunity to enter and then maybe put your TP somewhere there. Then you'll be fine. But anyway, according to the strategy that I'm using, it won't allow me to hold until that time. Okay, so looking at what happened last week, as you can see that the market went all up there only to get rejected when it reached this level here. It got rejected, then it went back down and then closed right where it closed, which also confirms the fact that we're expecting a sell on that one. Okay, so that basically means that the weekly candlestick is confirming or is allowing us to sell. Okay, the only thing that is missing is for the daily candlestick or the daily time frame to also allow us to sell. But then currently, as it is happening now, it shows that at around 2 a.m. we might have that opportunity to sell or to join the trend. Okay, even though to some other people they might think that it is already late, like whatever that the case might be. It all depends on the strategy that you are using. Okay, according to the strategy that I'm using, it is still fine. It's still fine because we need to wait for the weekly time frame and the daily time frame to confirm or to agree with each other before we can execute trade. Okay. Then we will have to go down on our H4 time frame. Okay, you can see that since today it has been selling like nobody's business. It is what it is. It is what it is. But then we're not gonna rush in. So where I drew this horizontal line there, I drew that line because I see that this might be there might be a possibility that it might play around before it breaks down. So with that being said, that means if ever we enter tomorrow at around 2 a.m., if the opportunity, if H4 allows us to do so at 2 a.m., then we'll be fine. Then we'll have to put maybe our TP or be careful on what will be happening around this area here. So it is actually, let me just take this. Okay, let me put this. Let me put the rectangle. Okay. So this, yeah. I hope you can see, guys. I hope you guys can see. So we need to be careful of this area here. Or maybe let me just to be safe, I think I should pull it. Yeah, we just need to be careful on this area, guys. Okay, so whenever it reaches this zone here or this area, we must make sure that we are aware of every candlestick pattern there. If ever we see, especially bullish, a full engulfing, the bullish one, then we need to take our profit if ever will be in the trade. Okay. Yeah. So tomorrow we are expecting this one. We're expecting a sell on this one. This is boom 1000. Then let us go to V10. Here is our V10. On our V10, we are actually expecting a buy as of today. But then let me start on top. This is our top. Sorry about that. This is our weekly time frame or weekly candlestick. As you can see, so what happens there, let me just zoom in. What happened last week, you can see from far apart that this one was actually our resistance zone, of which it was broken, as you can see there, by more than 50%. Okay, so it simply means that there is a high possibility of the market to continue going up, maybe up until this area here. Okay, so we can expect a buy there as of today. Okay, so we are expecting a buy today, but then because by looking at on our daily time frame, you can see that the daily candlestick or the previous daily candlestick there, it shows that the buyers were in control, and then that gives us clarity that we can put it on our daily watch list so that we can consider buying today. But then looking at our H4 time frame, you can see that it got rejected right there. So we are actually waiting for this H4 to confirm a buy, which might happen maybe at around 10, I think. 10 p.m. I think, yeah. Okay, so we'll be waiting for that one as well. If ever it confirms, then we're gonna get in and then do what we normally do, which is getting money. All right, let us go to jump to V75. I'm gonna send this list on our on our Telegram channel so that you can see what we have on our weekly watch list. Okay, so here is our V75, guys. On our V75, and please don't forget that if ever you have a question or if ever you wanna ask something, feel free to ask me or to stop me whenever you can. So, okay, let me just allow everyone so that if ever you have a question or something to say, you can just ask. Okay. So here we have, here we are on our weekly candlestick here. Okay, so what happened last week, as you can see there, because this is, okay, yeah, this is our weekly candlestick. So as you can see that the sellers were in control, even though the selling pressure was not that high, but then there is high possibility of it continuing selling. Okay, because as it happened, it seemed like, okay, let me just draw this line. Okay, let me put this, what is this? Rectangular there. As you can see, or shall I put it there? Let me put it there. Okay, as you can see what happened there. To me, according to me, it seemed like it actually broke out here. Okay, but then it had to retest this zone, of which might give it go ahead, because now it has now retested. It might go down up until I don't know wherever it might return, but then we won't be there for that, because the strategy only allows us to get in for a week, and then within a week, then we're out. Okay, so before Sunday next week, if ever we have the running trades or anything that is running, we'll be forced to take them out unless stated otherwise, or unless the market is really falling, and we're gonna have to hold. Okay, so yeah, this is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting a sell on this. Let me just zoom in so that everyone can see. I'm expecting a sell on this one, even though this level here, this level here, it will act as a support level, of which we must be careful of. That means if ever we get a chance to get in, then we're gonna have to put our TP somewhere there, if ever we can, or we'll need to be careful of our candlestick patterns whenever the market is now around this area. Okay, so let us go to our daily time frame. As you can see, this one is not on our daily watch list because, as you can see, the length of this body here, it shows that there was a war. So the war of yesterday, it did not confirm like which players won, the bulls or the bears, the buyers or the sellers. Even though it shows that the sellers won, but then, yeah, it was more like a 1-0. Of course, so I can simply say that the selling pressure was very low, so I cannot consider selling on that one. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for the daily time frame to confirm with us before we can enter. All right. Let us go to, what is this? Jump 75. This one will take longer than expected. In this session. Okay, here is our jump 75. Okay. Jump 75. All right, here's our jump 75. So for the past, I don't know, let me check. For the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the past 5 weeks, or yeah, for the past 5 weeks, the sellers have been in control. Okay, that gives us a strong go ahead of selling. Okay, because even looking at the previous candlestick on our weekly time frame, you can see that the sellers were in control, even though the strength was not that much, but then yeah, they're in control. We can consider selling on that one. Then we need to make sure that our daily time frame is in alignment with our expectation. So looking at our yesterday's candlestick, this candlestick here, you can see that the buyers were in control. Okay, even though they were not that much strong or the buying pressure was not that high, but then the fact is the buyers were in control. So we need to make sure that everything is in alignment with our requirements. Okay, so currently as it stands, we're not gonna expect a sell on this one today and tomorrow either, I can see. Okay, so maybe on Tuesday we can expect a sell. Right, as you can see there, yeah. So yeah, let us go to jump 100. This is our jump 100, guys. And again, the strategy that I'm using is very simple. Anyone can use that strategy. Anyone. It is very simple. And even before you can say that, even before you can expect a signal, you can tell only by the look of the instruments or by the look of the structures of the instruments that I've given you. Okay, you can tell that, you know what, today we might as well expect a buy on such and such. Okay, because the strategy is very simple, guys. You just need to make sure that on your weekly time frame, the sellers are in control with greater strength, or the buyers are in control with greater strength. And then from that weekly time frame, you go down on your daily time frame. Do the same. Then from there, you go to H4 time frame, do the same H1 time frame, you do the same, and then on M15, you execute. You use that to execute, or you use M15 time frame to enter. Okay. So before you can expect a signal within a day, you must check the instrument that is on our weekly watch list. By doing that, you will avoid losing your money and all those, because whenever you enter, everything will be fine, and then take your money, and then that is it. Okay, I know that there are multiple strategies that you can use. There are more than a million strategies that you may use. You just need to pick one and then stick with it. Okay, all right, so this is our jump 100. Looking at our jump 100, zoom in, you can see the sellers were in control. And beside that, guys, take a look at this one. Okay, let me just put this one on. Okay, so this area here, look at this area here. I don't know if, okay. To scroll. All right, look at this area here. This one was actually our previous support area, okay, of which the market went there only to retest that previous support, which now acts as a resistance area, and it went down. So there are high possibility that it might go below or break out this area here, but then that's not what we are here for. What we're going to do, if we enter, we're going to make sure that whenever the market is now playing around this area, let me put this one, whenever it plays around this area, guys, let me zoom in so that you can see. Whenever it plays around this area, we need to make sure that we pay more attention to the candlestick patterns. or we can simply enter and then put our TP somewhere there, so that whenever it try to go there and hit that TP, then will be out automatic before it start to play otherwise. Okay, guys. All right. Actually, this one was our last on the list. Okay. So I would like to say thank you guys for joining the stream. If ever you have a question, feel free to ask me. I am all yours, guys. Okay, going once, going twice. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your week. Okay, thank you.